What if you have invested $1,000 in the cryptocurrencies around 5 years ago? That's not that long ago, a year before the 2017 crash. How much your $1,000 would worth today? $1,000 in Bitcoin in 2016 would worth around $148,000. That is the insane rate of return. Stocks market investors can't even dream about that kind of return. How about Ethereum? How much would $1,000 invested in Ethereum worth today? $273,000. Can you imagine that $5,000 invested in Ethereum 5 years ago would have turned into the $1 million today? That's insane if you ask me. What could be better than that? I'm gonna to tell you that is better than that. Dogecoin. I can't believe that I'm about to tell you because it sounds like a joke because it's supposed to be a joke, but it's not. Dogecoin has grown so much that $1,000 invested in 2016 would have turned into over $1 million today. Instead of buying that brand new iPhone 7 in 2016, you could purchase Dogecoin for the same amount of the money, and today you could be called yourself a millionaire. Did your iPhone earn $1 million since then? I don't think so. Let's get back to the reality. There is no point in looking back and regretting because it's life and opportunities comes and goes. But the fact that we are in the middle of the technological revolutions that has the potential not to change the financial systems, but pretty much everything else. In 2017, it seems impossible. Today, it seems like we have the point of the no return, especially when the crypto company finally went public. Just a year ago, it was impossible to imagine that we will have the crypto platform going public in the Nasdaq. For the long time. Bitcoin and the crypto were considered these little assets used only for the undercover activities. Going to mainstream was something not too easy to imagine, especially since the 2017 crash, where a lot of the people lost their fortunes investing in Bitcoin and stayed pretty much away from it. Coinbase is the American largest cryptocurrency exchange platform where you can buy and sell different kinds of the cryptocurrencies. But besides that, they are online wallets, or you can loan your Bitcoin to them and earn in interest like you would with USD with traditional banks. And a bunch of the other services, but of course, the main source of revenue comes from the transactions fees, whatever you buy or sell crypto. Coinbase stocks spikes on the first day to the point where the company was valued over $100 billion for the brief moment. That's the great start for the company that trades such valued assets as Bitcoin. One of the biggest Coinbase investors is IRK Invest. ARK Invest. Kathleen Woods, the woman who believes is deeply in Tesla, her predictions that Tesla would worth trillions once its self-driving technology is ready. She also predicts that it's just the beginning for Coinbase and it will only grow. No wonder why ARK invested $64 million in Coinbase. Coinbase is making trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies easy and simple. The company has around 57 million verified users so far. If we want Bitcoin to be the mainstream, it should be easy to use and pass government regulations. But on the other hand, transactions fees are a bit too high, which is against what Bitcoin was made for in theory, because the point of the Bitcoin was to create the decentralized systems where everyone can send or receive money anonymous without the middleman, and Coinbase is literally that middleman. A bank for cryptos. Even your online wallet is like the bank account. I am not trying to criticize Coinbase, I'm just saying how technology was evolved over the time. Of course, you send your Bitcoins from the online wallet to your cold wallet and keep them safe in the secure from online wallets. We actually made the entire video explaining how to buy Bitcoins, how to store them, and the pros and the cons of using online wallets, and what's the safest way to store your Bitcoin. The link will be in the descriptions. But you know what's more fascinating? That there is the fact that Dogecoin soared to record highway by more than 400%. I still can't get my head out of it. Literally, what started as the meme is now worth billions of dollars. Dogecoin started as a joke, like the internet meme. It was never meant to be anything serious, but Dogecoin capitalization crossed the $5 billion by the end of the January. Imagine you created a meme and then that meme turns into $5 billion. That's probably what most expensive memes in the world. And that the world's richest person keeps tweeting about it till it grows to dozens of billions of dollars. And in the last few days, Dogecoin capitalization crossed $52 billion. Honestly, I am shocked. It seems so unreal that I just can't believe it, but whatever, I like it or not, it doesn't matter. That's what's happening. These are the facts on the ground. I think the excitement about the Coinbase IPO drove so many new investors to buy different kinds of the cryptocurrencies that it inflated the entire market even more. Even Bitcoin is trading around $64,000 at the time of this script. Whatever is happening to the crypto now is definitely not sustainable. We have already taken it in the previous videos about why the entire market, including cryptos, will most likely to experience the corrections or a crash. Because right now we are in the situations where trillions are pumped into the economy, and the Fed knows what is stops pumping so much money into the economy. The economic machines could stop, and reloading the economy is much more difficult and expensive than keeping it rolling at the expense of inflation. So the Fed is watching from the side to raise interest rates and stop that inflation, so whatever it seems like we are back on track and there is no fear of another COVID case spikes. That doesn't mean that crypto will crash to zero. That's the end of Bitcoin. The IPO of Coinbase is clear evidence that from now onwards, crypto will just keep growing. But like any other technology, it's still its initial phase. Some enthusiasts think that Bitcoin is at its peaks and I disagree with that. I think we need another 10 to 15 years to see the real fruits of the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And before that happens, the technology is going through a lot of volatility that could mean many more crashes. It could mean a lot of more spikes, but as the demand grows, the trend is definitely going to be upwards. The fact that there is the limited numbers of the bitcoins, for example, already means that we can't adjust the simply based on the demand. More demand while there is the limited supply means higher prices. That's the basic economic. But the fact that we have so many cryptocurrencies that are coming out and the value of insane valuations is similar to what happened back in the internet, where we had websites such as pets.com that also had insane valuations. Not to say that Dogecoin is going to fall for anything similar to that. Online time will tell you. However, often when the small crash happens to an asset that's not stable, such as the cryptocurrencies, they can shake the market pretty hard and cause the snowball effects where it will scare off investors and prices will plummet much more than they should. Anyways, if you have enjoyed this video, you'll most definitely enjoy this custom playlist that I've created specifically for you that has our most popular videos on businesses, investing, and the stocks market that can potentially change your life. And now go this video the thumbs ups that it deserves, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Thanks for watching, and until next time.